Hey guys, my name is Nori and welcome back to my channel. So welcome if you are new here. Again, my name is Nori, and if you're not, what's up? So as you can see, we are going to be doing the spring cleaning book tag. If you did not know, y'all, I adore doing book tags and challenges on my channel because we can talk about multiple array of books in one video without making it too weird. So today we're going to be doing the spring cleaning book tag, which means that each prompt has like a spring cleaning theme correlate to it, and it has a question as well. And if you do want to do this tag, go ahead and do it. I'm going to keep the questions down below to make it easier for everybody because I haven't seen anybody do this tag in a very long time, which means that I was like, oh, a tag. Snatch. So unfortunately I could not find the original video, so I cannot tag it down below, but I will tag the person that I saw it from. So without further ado, here's this tag. So the first question in this tag, it is struggle to get started. Name a book that you struggled to pick up because of its size. And I already filmed this question, but I didn't like my answer initially, and then I looked upon my shelves and I found this girl right here. It's a Cassandra Clare book. I read The Mortal Instruments, and then I finished, what is it? Clockwork Prince, Angel, and Princess. I totally said that out of order. The Infernal Devices. There we go. And then I told myself I was going to continue the Dark Artifices series so I can get to Chain of Gold this year. And then I never did because do we see this gigantic book? I want to say it's over 700 pages and it's a little thickums. It's a little short book, but just looking at the massive size, I keep putting it off and keep putting it off and keep putting it off. But I want to continue on with Cassandra Clare's books, but I have to get through this series. And in order to get through that, I have to read this book. And I know for a fact that I think it's like Queen of Air and Darkness. It's the third book. I'm pretty sure that's like an 800-page book. So I'm just putting off this whole entire series because all of them are thickums. Can you blame me? But I will eventually pick this up because everybody's been talking about Chain of Gold and how it's the best Cassandra Clare book they have read. And I love Cassandra Clare since I was in high school, so I want to jump into this bandwagon. Next question, it is cleaning out the closet. Name a book or a series you want to unhaul from your shelves. Now, funny story, I actually have the series right here. And if I can get it out. Almost there. Alright, so this might come to a surprise, but I'm not actually unhauling it because I hate it. I'm actually unhauling the series because I want the new covers. Yes, have you seen them though? They're gorgeous. I believe the first one is like pink. We have one that's purple, blue, animated covers. Ugh, gorgeous. These though are really pretty, but the new covers are stunning and they scream me. Colors and animations, all me. So I'm going to be unhauling this series. Now, I've talked a little bit about me already selling my books in my unhaul video, which I will link down below. So I will be selling these on Depop. I'll leave my link down below because I'm always constantly selling books because I'm not afraid to unhaul. But the reason why I want to unhaul these is because I want to get the other versions of them. We love a good cover. Alright, the next question is opening windows and letting the fresh air in. Name a book or series that you found to be refreshing. Now, I had a little trouble with this question because, like, I don't describe books to be refreshing, which is, that word is weird on itself. But I'm going to pick Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. If you've seen my favorite romances of the year, you would know that this is #1. And I didn't make a top 10 books of 2019. I'm pretty sure it's too late to be making that video because we're like 5 months, about to be 5 months in. Yeah, about to be 5 months in, but this would definitely be a top 5 book. I loved this, and what we don't get to see and what I found refreshing is that Chloe Brown, as you can see in the cover, she is a plus size black main character who is confident and who don't take no crap from anybody, which is so hard to find because first of all, you don't really see plus size main characters in romance besides it being erotica or smut. I'm not complaining on that aspect because I have a video plan with all the smut that I've been reading. Incredible. Moving on, but Chloe Brown was so refreshing because, you know, she's unapologetic, and if you could not tell, I absolutely adore this book. And if you love romance, I don't know what you've been doing, please pick this up. Next question, it is washing the bedding. Name a book you wish you could rewrite a scene from. Now, this is another difficult question because I'm not an author, I'm not a writer, and I can't just be like, hey, let me rewrite your scene. It doesn't work that way. But for the sake of this tag, don't hate me, I'm gonna pick Soul of the Sword by Julie Kagawa. I absolutely adore this series. The 3rd book already came out, and it is on my TBR. Like, the next 3 books, it's gonna be it. Now, I can't really talk about this book too much, but something happens in the ending where I very much disagree with the main character and what she did. And that's all I'm gonna say. So if I was an author or writer, I would rewrite that scene, which would totally change the 3rd. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah. Next question, it is throwing out unnecessary knickknacks. And it is name a book in the series that you find unnecessary. Now, I was looking through my collection and I could not find this book, but everybody knows it, and I'm pretty sure, even though that the novella, you know, the smut was really nice in there, it wasn't necessary. Like, this book was a money grab, say what you want. And I'm talking about A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J Maas. If you did not know, I am 100% Sarah J Maas trash, and I will buy every single book that she releases. But as a fan, this book was so unnecessary. She could have at least released it as like an ebook, like Tara Mafi. She released like a novela between the books, and it was just an ebook, and it was just short story. But like, Sarah J Maas published this book, and I was so excited. I didn't know nothing about it. I went to Target to go buy it, and then when I picked it up, it was so skinny, and I was like, I'm paying $20 for this, and I was but you know, I need it in my collection. But honestly, it was unnecessary. Next question, it is polishing doorknobs, which I found really weird. But moving on, it is name a book series that had a clean finish. And if you did not know, I have a love-hate relationship with this whole entire series. But I'm gonna pick out, I don't have the physical book with me, so I'll post a picture up here. And if not, I'll just show this bad boy for reference. And it is Supernova. Supernova is the 3rd book in the Renegade series by Marissa Meyer. If you did not know, I already showed a Marissa Meyer, which was the Cinder series, and I love her writing. I loved this book. I did not like the middle book, and I really enjoyed the 3rd book. And the only reason why I enjoyed the 3rd book, honestly, it is one of the cleanest finishes in a series. Like, I didn't have any complaints. I didn't really have no ifs, ands, or buts, or I wanted to change this. Honestly, it was a very satisfying series, and for fantasy, it's kind of hard to find. So for my pick, it's going to be Supernova. Next question, it is Reaching to Dust the Fan. Name a book that tried too hard to relay the message. Now, I had a really hard time with this question because I'm like, what book would do something like that? And I really don't give out 2 stars or 1 star, but then I was checking Goodreads and I was like, what didn't I like? And then I came across this book, and then it reminded me how much I really did hate this book, and that is Fat Angie by E.E. Charlton. I picked this up on a whim in the library. You know, one of those challenges where it's like pick a random book from the library and read it. I was just doing that for my personal gain, and I stumbled upon this book. So this follows Angie, and Angie's going through a traumatic experience with her sister. She got captured in Iraq, and they don't know if she has survived or not, and all of that has caused stress, so she's gained a ton of weight, and they call her Fat Angie. So pretty much this book talks about she wants to lose some weight to play basketball against one of her bullies so people can finally leave her alone. And the book was just a mess. It was a disaster. I hated this book, and you know, I'm all about body positivity, and this book was not it. Dealing with grief either, it was a horrible way. The way that she talked about herself, it was really bad. Plus she talked about herself as in like, oh, Angie does this or Angie does that. Like it was just a weird writing style. I did not like this book. And for a book to portray body positivity and have her bash herself the whole entire book, it's not a good look. So honestly, I will never recommend this book to anybody. And the final question, it is tiring yet satisfying finish of a spring cleaning. And the question, it is a book series that was tiring yet satisfying to finish. And we got another Sarah J. Maas, and you know exactly what I'm about to. It is the Throne of Glass series. Y'all, this, including the Assassin's Blade, which is a novella, it correlates to the whole entire series as well. So this series is 8 books, and the first book was 406 pages, and the pages kept getting longer, and finally to the longest book I have ever read in my entire life, going for 984 pages. Y'all, this series is so long, but honestly, I had a great time, and it was very satisfying, and I cried so much through the last book, because if y'all have read Kingdom of Ash, you know a lot of stuff goes down, because obviously it's a conclusion. I did have my problems with the conclusion, that's why it wasn't in the other question, but never the same. I have finished the series, I have conquered it. It was a great time. It was very exhausting, because again, it's an 8 book series and all the books are 400 plus pages, but I did it. We did it. If you have completed the series, pat yourself on the back, because it was a lot. And that is the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you find a tag or a challenge video that you would like to see, please hit me up. I'm always on Twitter, and I have an Instagram as well, which, speaking of Instagram, I really have to post something. But moving on, thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and hello to all my old subscribers. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. Again, thank you for watching this video and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.